the points for the starfish formation, what would we do?
One on that, and then three on
Three on the top, yeah? Okay, so that's quite easy, isn't it? If it was an inflamed knee, what distal point would you use? Yeah, well, right in the web, yeah, that's good. Liver 2. And if it was a knee without inflammation, you would use
Number
liver 3.
3.
Yeah, okay. You're looking at your...
No, he's standing.
Oh, sorry.
You're cheating.
I was just looking at it, I thought he's so good. No, you are, yeah. You're not looking at a map of things.
No, I'm just recording.
Oh, sorry. I'm calling you a liar on film. Okay. Right. Talk me through shin splints. What would we do?
Okay, so we'd find the medial border around sort of the area of pain, so it can be full length or it can just be a compartment.
Yeah.
And we dress the applicator against the edge of the bone,
Yeah.
and then just pop the needle in so it's really close, and then the same on the lateral border as well.
And
And you'd
how
run
many
them
we
up
do?
about a finger width in between either
Yeah.
side.
Okay, that's all right, yeah.
If it was bilateral pain,
Yeah.
otherwise you just do unilateral.
Okay, that's fine. And we know, don't we, to get as near as possible
Yeah.
to the bone, okay? That was what some of you didn't seem to like to do yesterday, but you have to do that to get the results. Hi.
Morning, sorry, mate.
We've not... Lateral ankle, show me. Point. Or, no, yeah, go on.
There's like one in here,
Yeah,
then you go round like is it 60,
yeah.
62,
One.
61, 62,
And
and then the navicular.
no, this one
there.
here.
Oh, and that one.
Yeah. So that's gallbladder 40. So it's bladder 60, 61, 62, and GB 40. Okay? And if you want to kind of a proximal distal point for the lateral ankle, we come up to gallbladder 34, which is just under, yeah, the head of the fibula. Yeah, okay. I'm leading you into words. Right. Okay. Medial ankle.
We've got 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember anything.
On the same age.
Well, first of
Well,
all,
here
point,
you
to,
answer
point
that.
to the points that we're going to use, even if you can't remember the name.
So one just above a little bit.
No. One between here and here.
Yeah.
That's
Medial.
the first, yeah, medial. Where's the next point?
One's up you got.
No.
No?
No. Well, the ankle, we're going around it.
I'm gonna remember now everything.
No, it's a bit too far. So, anybody else?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So,
Corresponding.
60.
On-
It was corresponded
just-
to what we did on the other
Yeah,
ankle,
just
yeah.
below.
And next one?
There's one here.
Just under the, yeah.
And then
No, not there.
Okay.
No. And then to the front. So we've got kidney 3, 5, 6, and spleen 5 here. So basically we're coming around.
Around the...
And what would be the point, the proximal or distal point we would use for that would join everything together? No?
This one here.
Yeah, no, it's here. And this is called
yeah.
spleen 6.
Spleen six.
Okay.
So many fingers is from this one.
So it's really
Okay.
what we do. It's not
Straight.
a finger width. We do one here, 1 and 6 here underneath, and if we drew a line across there, it's where they would meet. Yeah, but usually about 1 finger width. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. If we had a torn muscle just here, what treatment would we give it? Cluster. Talk me through it, patient.
So if you've got pain here,
Yeah.
put 1 in, 2 below, 2 above, and then either side, 2
In
middle.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so the area of the cluster should be like the area of pain around it. So sometimes it could be quite big, sometimes it can be quite small. Okay. If it's quite big, you can add a few more needles to it. Okay. Right. what else have we done down here? I'll just explain that. Any kind of pain, or not pain, but inflammatory condition of the foot, always do all the webs. And this is a great formula of points for gout. People that have gout, which is kind of further, usually around this area, and that can come into the big toe. And you think it's a very painful condition, but you still can needle there, and you think, well, if you know, it's only if you press the inserter in one quick flick and it's in, okay. So even though the patient will think, oh, I don't want needles there, it's the last thing people would think of for gout, because it's such an inflammatory, tender area, but you can do it. It's very.
You still have to go deep, no?
Not too deep,
No,
no, but you
with
can
this
go
area.
as long as the needle is standing,
That's
it's
it.
not flopping down.
Kind
Yeah.
of like that angle, but like is in going down from
Yeah,
where-
so you're going like there,
Yeah.
there, going in that angle. Yeah.
If someone rolls their ankle, obviously it's
Yeah.
4 days later, so they're still quite swollen, as in not just
Yeah.
on the lateral side, the whole ankle. You can
Yeah.
do all 4 points again.
Yeah, after about at least 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
then you can go into it. Yeah, because you want to make sure what the problem is. Okay, if it's just rolled it and you know it's sprained and it's still inflamed, you can go into it. Obviously, if it's broken or anything like that, don't bother. But if it's even if it's broken and you could still treat these points, they're very good. Okay, for
You
all.
could do that as well as the ligaments at the ankle. So if they like went down their lateral side, it'd be more
Yeah.
effective to needle round the ligaments, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
But you
but
can
I'm
do the
saying
rotating as
if
well.
it's if it's actually more of a break or
Yeah.
you know,
Oh right.
and you don't want to go locally,
Mhm.
still work down
Yeah.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
So what about edema or swelling of the leg?
Edema, well, yeah, it's the same kind of thing. If it's natural, like I used to treat a lot of older people with edema, and it had been there for years, on and off. So what I used to do is I used to put lots of needles around into the edema, and I used to wrap a loose crepe bandage around it, and amazingly, it was soaking after a few hours, you know. So, sorry? Yeah, yeah. But it's a cellular thing. So, yeah, so you can do that. You don't come across it as much nowadays.
No, still.
Probably, yeah. But
Still
Is that safe to do on like really old people? Like my nan's like 90, she's got massive, like absolutely massive now. 'Cause she's got-
her ankles,
yeah, 'cause
yeah.
her heart isn't very good, so it's not pumping.
No, no, no. Well, it wouldn't be detrimental.
Okay.
Yeah. Just try a few around, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll let me.
I mean, if she's had, well, you know,
If
you
something
think-
happens, Stephen,
What are you
heal us
doing?
out.
What are you doing?
I know.
No, don't force put the needles when obviously you've taken them out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah.
like, how does that work?
No, no, you don't go in and out. No. So and it's only a loose. It's on loosely. You're not. It's not a
Yeah.
tight bandage. It's really just to capture whatever fluid comes out,
Okay.
and it does come out. You'd be amazed.
Wow.
So yeah. So that's it. So if we have a pain, bilateral, quite central, emanating from L3-4, where would we needle?
You would go 3-4, like
In the
obviously
bladder.
in the spinal
Bladder line,
tract,
yeah.
bladder line, and inner,
Yeah.
and then you would go up 2 and down 2.
Yeah, so up to the next two intervertebral spaces. Yeah.
So then it would be like 3-2, 2-1.
Yeah.
And then down.
Yeah, down. When you get onto the sacrum, it's on a level with the sacral foramen, there's little holes, but a lot of the time you can't palpate, so you kind of guesstimate down there.
Is that not where the dimple? Some people have like really,
Dim-
yeah,
yeah,
really
yeah,
big
yeah,
dimples.
yeah. But no, it's a bit further up, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah. Talk me through MCL, someone.
So you go find the joint line,
Yeah,
go into the joint line,
yeah.
and then you go either side at an angle, below joint line, above. The thread just up here. Can't remember the other two there.
That was a bit vague. When we come down, what point is it down here?
So it's
Three fingers down.
three fingers. 6.
No, it's not 3
No,
fingers.
and you'd follow the femur.
Attachment.
Yeah, so what we do, we slide up the medial border of the tibia and come around, and when we're as medial as we can, we press up actually against the ligament itself. Yeah? And, so, but that has a name, spleen 9. I know we've done a lot, yeah? Okay, spleen 9, liver 8, and another point in a straight line called Fred. Okay, what's the distal point for that?
6.
Yeah, but you keep pointing here, it's here, right in the centre, yeah.
Spleen 6.
Spleen 6, yeah. Okay.
Spleen 6.
Right. L is joint line. Hang up, relax. Let me find it. Joint line, gallbladder 34 under the head of the fib, and when the leg is straight, another point equidistant there, okay? But you get MCL a lot more, is a lot more common than LCL, okay? Right. Where? Just 3 fingers somewhere on the leg.
Just from the patella.
Yeah, okay. It's 4 fingers. Hell, don't record this. This will be one big mumble. So it's 4 fingers below the base of the patella and 1 thumb without. But it's quite a large area, you can feel that. Okay. What does that do?
If you're suffering from low energy,
Oh, a voice from the back. Yeah.
shoulder, abdominal pain.
Yeah, you don't happen to be reading from your
Yeah,
notes, do you?
totally.
Yeah. Cheat. Right.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.